Alright guys, so I came across the problem and I thought this is a pretty common problem with the way derby cars are going nowadays, so I thought maybe I should make a quick video on seatbelts. So, a lot of people, especially now, because these cars are starting to be more common in the derby world, will have a seatbelt that normally has a safety lock in them. And what I mean by that is, they have a lock system where if you get in a car accident, they will lock up so you don't go flying into a dashboard or flying into the windshield. I'm not talking a stop as in you pull your seatbelt out too fast and it stops slightly and then you retract it backwards and it comes back out again. This one will actually lock and stay locked. I actually just had this problem come up because I was working on stripping out the car, and this seatbelt just happened to, when I took it off of the mount, because I unplugged it down here at the other end, wherever, there it is. When I unplugged it from that, it threw it off as it got in a car accident, as if it did. So what I had to do is I had to disassemble the whole mechanism. This one's actually going to lock too. It hasn't yet because this one I actually didn't break the plug-in on it. I actually unplugged it the right way out the bottom and not breaking the whole piece off like that one did. So let's see here. So to start off, I started tearing this side apart, which you really don't have to. It's a big spring in there, but I took it off and sort of gave me a little bit more play with the seatbelt. So I was able to, you can see it's unwinded now. I'm not sure what the past tense would be of. But anyway, so you can see it's unsprung and I have it disassembled off of the back side of this one. So that's just junk to me. Throw it with the rest of it. The opposite side is the one that has your gears, which also has a small spring down in the center here, which when you get down into there, it'll pop out these two metal gears that'll pop one side and the other, kind of like a brake drum, and it'll lock into the teeth, not the orange or the clear teeth that are here, but down in the metal teeth, which is right down in this bushing. I actually tore the whole mechanism apart again on that side too. You can see I got the two gears left over from the old one. That one has the metal back into it, which would sit in like that normally. It had another metal piece in plastic here, but snapped it out, taken it out. So at the moment, my seatbelt is completely at the end of its length. And what I can do is I can go down here and I can either retract it in like that, and then when it comes back, it locks it. You can hear the gear. You can actually see them slightly right there. And they will, because of how fast it's coming out, you can see it's catching the teeth on the inside. So what I did is I unwound it. I'm going to do it again here, get it all the way around, get the whole seatbelt out. And this is a common practice I've been doing the past few years. Normally I don't go this intense and tear this whole mechanism apart. I normally leave them because this is a long-term build. I thought I'd go and there was a piece of foam down in here and I wanted to remove the foam so that way when I weld my cage in I don't catch fire down in there and burn up everything. But what I normally do is I will adjust the seat to where I need to go because I'm a pretty big dude, and I will take the seat belt and find out where I want it to stop, where I want the tightness to be on me. And normally what I'll do is when it gets to that point, I'll either tape it 1 and 2 to the 2 pieces of seat belt that come from your third point, and I'll tape it with some duct tape or electric tape, and it'll keep it from moving in and out of the union. Because this one's going to lock, I'm actually going to use that to my advantage, but I am still going to tape up the seatbelt just in case if that does let loose in the heat. heat feature, whatever. But normally, to make sure it doesn't come back through here, because that's what I've been doing, I would pinch this off and then tape there. And then that way, when it would retract to that certain point, and it would stop in its tracks because it's too thick to fit through the slot. But I know with the way these cars are built, most cars nowadays have this. This one's a 2002, so you gotta think we're in 2018, so more than likely every manufacturer has them or has a system similar to it. I wouldn't see a company not doing it. It's pretty much just to save their skin. But just thought I'd make a quick video on that and show you basically the progress on where we are with the seatbelt. I will be having more videos start posting here and there. We're actually tearing apart the whole dashboard right now, trying to get the carpet, everything gutted, just anything and everything of this car. As you can see, door panels are out, glass is still in on all the doors because it's still RWB until July. I had to think for a minute. I knew it started with J. It's not till July 22nd, I believe, which, if you think about that, we are in February, or at the end of February, going into March. And that gives me plenty of time to build. That's another 5 months. So that's a lot of rain in between now to then. So I don't want this thing to be a nice gravy boat. I know there's drains, but still, I would like to keep it dry inside the car for now. We will take the windows and windshield, back window, all the glass will come out eventually, just not anytime soon. But that's about it. I mean, this car's pretty dang clean. It's dirty because it needs to be vacuumed, but clean enough for my standards. But I'll have a video on that later. We'll catch up with you guys. Bye-bye.